Hi, I'm Mary from DeanandMary.com, and right now what I want to talk to you about is, do you really want to have a home-based business? I hear people coming to me all the time saying, I want to learn how to make money from home, or I want to find leads to talk to about my XYZ company business. And I always find it very interesting because many times what people are actually doing is they're saying, I don't know anything, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to take the time to learn, so just show me what to do. And again, this is kind of a series of videos that talks about the way that we think about things. And in this particular case, if you stop and think about it, that's what you do in a job. You know, the hard part of a job really is going through the interview process and getting hired. And then once you get started in that job, okay, you go in and you get training. And what training means in a job is someone who already knows what to do is going to sit down and teach you step by step exactly what it is you need to do. And your job is to sit down and do those things that you're supposed to do. And even if it's a more advanced technical job or something like that, as far as the steps that you're supposed to do, there's not really much to think about. Well, that's not how it works in a home-based business. In fact, it works the exact opposite way. You are literally compensated or rewarded for the value that you bring into the marketplace. And what that means is for the new stuff that you bring into it that helps expand what is already going on, that people want to know, want to learn, and are willing to pay for. Now, sometimes that might be how to generate leads for your business, but more often than not, in order to get to that point, you actually have to learn some things first so that you know what to teach the people coming along behind you. So while it seems like what you need to do is just learn how to follow some steps and click in some places and leads will start coming in, if you stop and think about it, there's no value in that. You have not added anything to the process that merits being compensated for. When you add something to a process, that's when the money comes. I know, again, these are philosophical concepts, or they're intellectual things that you've got to think about, and maybe I'm going way off in a wrong direction doing this series of videos and people are just going to dismiss it, but you know what, I don't think so. I think that there's someone that's going to be watching this video that's going to be like, I needed to hear that, Mary. That's exactly the piece that I'm missing, because maybe you're in a place right now where you realize all that other stuff is just detail. What's really important as entrepreneurs, or what we are paid for, is the value, the new value that we bring to the marketplace, not something that we take from one place and put into another and say, boom, now where's my check? You know, that's what employees do, and that's why employees, frankly, are compensated so poorly relative to entrepreneurs, because there hasn't been anything real created from that. Your job as an entrepreneur, I use that word too, your responsibility or your function as an entrepreneur is to create something that is new, that is original. Seth Godin, in his book, The Icarus Deception, calls it art. You know, if you want to be compensated as an entrepreneur, you have to create art. Art is something that's new and original, that's never been thought of or done in quite the same way before. So you want to push yourself away from, gosh, just show me the steps and what to do, because there's training videos on, if you're in a company, they've got videos that train you how to sign people up and get them into your company. That's what they do. Where you come in and where you bring extra value is in going beyond that and really helping people to understand something fundamental that they didn't understand before, that they're willing to pay you to learn more of. So I hope this was helpful. There's a link somewhere around this video. Go ahead and click on it. It's going to take you over to some more of my training, get you on my list, send me back an email, let me know what you think about this particular video series that I'm doing. If you think I'm full of hooey, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm pretty tough. But I have done this long enough, I've been an entrepreneur plenty long enough to understand that this is where the real value is in what we're doing, and not in the sitting back and waiting for someone else to show you what to do, as if teaching you to click on some buttons and do some stuff, even if it's fancy stuff, brings any kind of value or anything new, any new art to the marketplace, as Seth Godin would say. I hope this was helpful. Click on the link below and I'll see you next time.